This is some of the words of the previous Lubavitcher Rebbe. Sometimes he gives their sayings and advice, and sometimes there's laws. And this is a law, Chabad, customs of Chabad, but relevant to law. If a person drinks wine and eats one of the 7 fruits that Israel is blessed by, which are grapes and olives and pomegranates and dates and figs and barley and wheat. Okay, after all these wine and one of the 7 fruits, and also what's called mezonot, that's made from the 2 types of wheat. So you have to say a special blessing. If it's a commandment from the rabbis that you have to bless before and after everything you eat. From the Torah, it's a commandment only to bless after you eat bread. After you eat bread. And there's details in that law, but only after you eat bread do you have to make a blessing from the Torah. But the rabbis established, and the rabbis, all the commandments of the rabbis come from the Torah, because the Torah commanded the rabbis to make blessing, to make commandments. So the rabbinical commandments are also from the Torah, because they're empowered by the Torah to make it. Okay. So the rabbi said that before eating anything, you have to make a blessing. And after eating things other than bread, you also have to make a blessing. The blessing after bread comes from the Torah, but also other things, you also have to make a blessing. And they determined that there's different blessings for different things. First blessings, there's certainly different from everything. Things that grow from the ground, you say Adama, Brei Pri Adama. Things that grow from trees, you say Brei Pri Eitz. Things that don't grow from the ground or from trees like cheese or meat or things like that, you make Shehakol. After you finish eating other things, there's one general blessing you say for everything, except for these things, everything. It's called Brei Nefashot Rabot. God, you created many souls and their needs and what to supply their needs, how to satisfy their needs. That's a general blessing, Shehakol. But there are these, what is it? There's 8 things that you make a special long blessing after. It's a long blessing. It's a blessing. It's only one blessing, not like after you eat bread. You have to make up 4 blessings afterwards, 4 blessings. This is just one blessing, but it contains the elements of that long 4 blessing after eating. That's called me'ein shlosh. It's like the third. Okay. That's wine and one of the 7 fruits that Israel is blessed by. You make the blessing, you make a long blessing. Okay, what if you eat 2 of these things together? You drink wine and you eat the fruits. So then you don't make 2 separate blessings. You make one blessing and you include these 2 different things. You say, Ve'al Priya Gefen, that's on wine. Ve'al HaPerot, Baruch Atah Hashem, Al Priya Gefen, Ve'HaPerot, not Ve'al HaPerot, Ve'HaPerot, not Ve'al. So this whole thing just comes to tell you that you leave this word, the al, out. If you drink wine and eat these other together and fruits, then you make a blessing, one big blessing, and you end by thanking God for the wine and the fruits, but you don't say Ve'al HaPerot, you say Ve'HaPerot. That's the point. Let us know. Story.